here I'm gonna show you the last part of the experiment. It's gonna be part 3, right? So we're gonna put some substances in water and see if they're soluble or they're not soluble, okay? So the first thing we have here is lemon juice. So we're gonna check if lemon juice is gonna be soluble. It's gonna be soluble. So I'll start pouring some lemon juice here, and you can see how the water starts to get that color, okay? Now, this is lemon juice. So you see this, you think it's gonna be easy or hard to separate. So it's gonna be a solution, okay? This is the lemon juice. Then we're gonna use some salt and some water, right? So we're gonna get this and we're gonna mix all of this here. So you see the salt is gonna start dissolving and it's gonna make part of that water, of that, you see? Now, do you remember how you have to separate something like this? Because remember that if I put some salt or some sugar in water, the way to separate it is to boil the water. So if I boil the water is gonna disappear and the salt is gonna stay here at the bottom. So that's another one. Here we have Kool-Aid. Actually, this is crystal clear. This is gonna be lemonade, but it's gonna have the same effect as Kool-Aid. So you see that it starts making part of the water. Right? So this one is going to be soluble too. These 3 at the moment are soluble. Now we have pepper, right? So we're going to have some pepper here. And if you see the pepper here, you're gonna see that the pepper is not kind of dissolving, it's not dissolving, but I'm gonna mix it anyway to see what happens. Okay, so I mixed it and you see that all the pepper is inside, Because the pepper is just like little pieces of wood, you know? So they're not gonna dissolve into the water. And the last one that we have here is sand. Remember that sand is the one that I use for every example, guys. If I pour some sand into the water, sand is like little tiny pieces of rock. So you're gonna see them at the bottom. And if I mix it up, mix them. You see what's happening? The water is getting clear again and all the sediments are going down. All the little pieces here are going down. So it's not like that water is having some pieces of sand. That's why the color of something. No, it's just that those pieces are so small, still moving around because it was stirred. But at the end, they're gonna go down again. So guys, in conclusion, what happens here is that the lemon juice is going to be soluble with water. Salt is going to be soluble with water. Kool-Aid or any drinking thing is going to be soluble with water, right? Pepper is a non-soluble because it's going to stay there, okay? And sand is non-soluble as well, okay? So that's it, guys.